Hey Taurus babies, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. So if you've been following along, we're doing a new spread. Well, not a new spread, a new read. This is Taurus and whoever sitting in a tree, Kissing. So for this one, I'm going out of order. I know I just did Cancer. I am going to jump to Virgo and probably Aquarius and Capricorn, just because I had a couple people ask me to do those. So this is going to be for Taurus and Virgo. I will come back to Leo. I'm just kind of skipping around right now. So Taurus and Virgo. See what we got going on with my Taurus babies and Virgos. It's going to be just like the Dig Deeper, except we're doing the specific sign you may be with. 9 cards, plus 1 for overall energy and 3 for guidance from the universe. If I need to clarify, and I have, you know I will. So universe, give us something good and yummy for Taurus and Virgo. Shake these up one more time. Cut them. All right. So our first row is going to be recent past, middle row will be current, and the last row will be future. So let's see what we got going on with the recent past, Taurus, for you and your Virgo. High Priestess, Ace of Swords, and the Death card. Let me say this before I do this. I don't do reversals. And I've never read with reversals because the energy, if it's negative, it's going to come to me anyway. But these 3 cards, 2 major arcana and 1 ace, popped up reverse. From underneath this deck, Taurus, overall energy, same thing we got for Taurus and Cancer, the Star card. So we're dealing with hopes, wishes, and dreams with you guys as well. Checking off my checklist here, make sure I got everything I'm supposed to be doing. Taurus, I already know because I felt it for the 3 cards that I just pulled. I already know what to say. What the fuck? You are too close to this situation. You have the ability to change the outcome of it. That's the first thing. Virgos are earth signs just like we are. So you have the tendency when you get in your element, when you're in your element and your relationship is the same element. So earth sign to earth sign. And then if you just want to get a little closer and go sign to sign, if you're the same sign. So if you're Taurus and Taurus, Virgo and Virgo, Capricorn and Capricorn, that's a lot of dirt. There's no air, there's no water, there's no fire. And sometimes when you get in those practical relationships, you just get fucking short-sighted. You've been seeing too much, heard too much, know too much. And you just nitpicking. You're not looking at the crystal ball. You're looking at oh, there's a blade of grass. It's almost sprint. That kind of shit. That's the energy coming up off of here. This card popped up reverse. Pull the fuck back, Taurus. Pull it back. Pull it back. You up on this relationship too close. It's another earth sign just like you are. And you are picking apart the grains of the dirt. You don't need to do that. You do, however, need to start communicating. Yeah, we need to get right back to grade school with that little piece of paper. Do you love me? Do you like me? Am I cute? Yes or no? That's where we need to go with this. If this is your overall energy, I know it is. You're trying to manifest the best relationship that you can at this point. And I'm going to just take a big fat leap of faith and say most Tauruses are going to have this energy somewhere in their reading with the couple. Because we're all trying to, that's what earth signs do. We're always trying to manifest the very fucking best we can get up out the ground. The best tomatoes, the best cucumbers, the best head of lettuce. We are always trying to produce the best the earth will give us. Sometimes in our little bullish ways, we just get stuck on stupid. And we shut down. People don't know Tauruses will shut down on you. Stop communicating, stop looking at you, stop talking to you, and start getting them hooves in the dirt like we getting ready to charge at you. If you want to manifest your overall energy, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, you have got to communicate. Even if this is not the relationship, even if the Taurus, Virgo thing, hoo-ha, is not it, you still have to communicate. This ain't good. This is a death card. And this is the energy, these first three cards are the energy that you're schlepping with you out of 2018 into 2019. I mean, just put it where it is. You are ready to be done with this relationship. Now, I don't know why just yet. We're going to find out. But Taurus, ain't nothing transformation. All the pretty shit we say about the death card, I ain't getting none of that. I am getting coffin closed, done deal. Let's see what we got going on for the current energy for Taurus and Virgo. 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and a Tower moment. Taurus. Your Virgo is looking for a way out. That's what's going on with that. They ain't thinking about the happy cups in the background. All they looking at is this fucking bull came in here and tore it up. Acted a fool. This is your current energy. So I don't know if you guys got into a fight here in the last week or so, or if there's just been some distance placed in between you and your Virgo Taurus. But your Virgo is looking for exit stage left. And because it's fallen under a major arcana from the first row, I gotta believe it's because you are just nitpicking, Taurus. The 8 of Wands, something has been delayed. That's the only way I can say it. And that's a reversal meaning of this card, something being delayed. I don't know if the two of you were expecting to do something, and I'm going to just throw this out there and say this is not going to resonate with every Taurus Virgo relationship, but it will definitely resonate with some of you. I don't know if you guys over the holidays were supposed to go to a party or go on a trip. Didn't happen. And it's delaying whatever kind of happiness or moving forward you and your Virgo have going or trying to have going. And because of that, you were getting ready to, if you're not already in it, you're getting ready to hit up on a Tower moment. Understand this, Taurus, about this year. There's a lot of shit going on with the planetary energy. Uranus, not the least of these, transiting through our sign. But there are going to be things that happen to us in particular that we're not going to have any control over. And this Tower moment that you either are in or getting ready to face with this Virgo is going to be one of those things that, because of something being delayed, because you didn't do something, it didn't even kind of sidetrack you. It actually put you on a different path. Because, Taurus, you're bringing this energy into this year with this, I don't want to call it nitpicking because that's not fair. But the energy of just you overanalyzing shit. Let's put it like that. And you not communicating. And you thinking probably more loudly than you thought about just shutting the door on a relationship, putting you on the rocks, and having your Virgo thinking about some other shit and missing a point. There was something you guys were supposed to do, and for whatever reason it didn't happen. And that's the catalyst for the home shakeup. Now, I don't know. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana on the board, which is more than half of what's here. The shakeup is coming. It's coming. And Taurus, it looks like it's just, the ball is really in your court if you want to end this relationship because you're not manifesting what you think you need to manifest out of it. Let the Tower moment do what it's supposed to do and provide that shakeup for you. In saying that, if you just let it happen and you don't instigate any part of it, or you don't get to snorting and moving your hooves around in the dirt, it will act as a buffer between you and your Virgo and have your Virgo less apt to be harping on you over analyzing. Okay? So my suggestion to you is, if you want this, you're contemplating the death of this relationship at the very beginning of the year, go ahead and let whatever's happening happen. So this goes across many arenas. If your Virgo loses their job, if it's some kind of financial something, if something happens to you, and whatever that something is provides the genesis for this to happen, go ahead and let it happen if you're ready to walk away. Because with this being your overall energy and you having this much shit pushing against you, I'm almost inclined to say, you know what? Go ahead. I'll figure this shit out. Just go ahead. Let's see what the future energy has for you, Taurus, with your Virgo. I'm sorry. I hate delivering bad news at the beginning of the year. It's all kind of fucked up. Let's see what we got. The Magician, the Emperor, a lot of major arcana, and Suit of Cups. 6 of Cups, I'm sorry. You've got the resources. If I had to put 2 cards together, I would. This is your overall energy, and this is future energy for you, Taurus, with your Virgo. You have the resources to change this. Another meaning to this card is that you can change the outcome. Simply walking away, stepping back from the crystal ball and not looking so closely. Unshut it down and start talking to your partner. And quit thinking about the end of the relationship. Again, if you're trying to manifest this, if you're trying to use this, let me just put it where it is. If you're trying to use this, then damn, everything that I'm saying, your overall energy is about manifesting your hopes, wishes, and dreams. Let the Virgo go. Stand up in your truth. Pick a direction that you want to go. If you've ever been on a ship or a boat, you've seen this before. Pick whatever little direction you're trying to go in and go. You'll find it. Now, whether or not it wants you, whoever the next person may be, and this is energy, can be male or female. This is you reaching. That doesn't mean this person is going to reach back. And this is future energy. We're not talking about the Virgo. We're talking about future, maybe, possibly. So, again, if this relationship is not it, you got the wherewithal right here to make that happen. Because again, this is your overall energy. You can do this. You can get up out of the Virgo. It may take you some time to lay that firm foundation and those boundaries. That's the meaning of this card, the Emperor. You may have to do some inside work when you get done with the Virgo. And just know you'll have that opportunity to get to another person, but if this little piece is not good, if you haven't done everything you needed to do here, if you go into this next relationship, meet this next person with this, expect more of this and more of this. And with, if I'm just looking at it, and you can see these 3 cards right here, the Death card, the Tower card, and the 6 of Cups. You can let that Death and that Tower card ruin your future if you don't realize that you can do this. You got the tools. You got the tools to either step back or make the relationship work, or walk away and start something fresh. But if you don't get with the inside work that has to happen, the likelihood of this being any kind of good outcome in the future, it ain't happening. Let's see what the universe has for guidance for you, Taurus, with your Virgo lover. See what we got going on. The 6 of Wands popped out. Keep your ego in check. I'm going to put that up at the top. Keep your ego in check. If this gets to a thing with your Virgo, and you know y'all are in the kitchen and fighting and arguing and whatever, do not let that infamous bull ego rear its ugly head, because at the end of all of this, if you do this, if you clown, that's what I'm gonna say about this. If you let your ego, and if this card was reversed, that's what it would be. Needy ego, lack of confidence, which means you let your ego just suck up all the air in the damn room. If you let your ego let you act the fool, it's not gonna happen, and you are going to regret the fact that you didn't communicate with your Virgo, and that you were thinking about the demise of the relationship long before the demise of the relationship. That's how I put that. So, universe telling you, don't let your ego suck up all the air in the room. Keep your ego in check so you don't have any regrets about what's going on. Stay humble. Stay humble. Let's see what other guidance the universe has. The Hierophant, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. Quite simply, take a step back. Look at your morals and your ethics. Check your shit out, Taurus. I know y'all are like, this chick. I know you cut the video off. You can't even hear me. But just hear what I'm saying. Keep your relationship ethics. And part of relationship ethics, I know y'all are like, what the fuck? Part of relationship ethics is just not always overanalyzing everything, Taurus. I know we get there. I'm a Taurus. I know this. Sometimes we just be like, and it's right now, it's not what's needed. Take a moment. Think about what your values are and your ethics are. The Hierophant is also about commitment. Take a look at the commitment that you made to this person, whether it is we're going to live together, we ain't going to mess with nobody else, or we're married, whatever it is. Look at the commitment that you have with your Virgo. Are you living up to your end of the bargain? That's what I'll ask you. Are your ethics in your relationship what they should be? Or are you so busy being nitpick nanny that, you just bitching and moaning? If you're not communicating with your partner, let me put this where it is. That's bad relationship ethics. That's not good. It's not good. You have got to communicate towards, and for some of you, it's probably not too late for you to open up to your Virgo and say, look, I've been just a total ass bull about the whole thing. I'm sorry. Can we start over? You might need to go here. You may need to go here and refocus on the commitment you have with your Virgo. By the same token, don't let this shit fuck up your self-esteem or fuck up your self-respect. Don't lose it, and don't lose it for your partner. If they haven't cheated on you and they just doing, you just mad because they always leave the toilet seat up or they always leave the toothpaste top off or whatever. Don't lose the respect that you have for your other on some dumb shit. Now, you lose respect for people when they're not keeping their word to you. They're telling you they're coming to pick you up at 9. They don't show up till midnight. They say they were going to help pay a bill, the house note, whatever the case may be. The day it's due, they start moonwalking and backpedaling on some bullshit. You heard me. That's when you lose your respect for that person. But if you just losing respect for somebody on some bullshit, Taurus, the universe is telling you to go back and review your commitment with this person. At the end of all of this, remember, in order to be in any kind of relationship with anybody, you got to do some nurturing too. We can't always be the ones to get our little horns rubbed and our little tails swished about and get our bellies rubbed because we're the bull and we're the biggest and the baddest thing in the room. Sometimes the biggest and the baddest thing in the room has to clear the fart odor out and deal with somebody else's issues. I know how we get. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Sometimes you have to not only nurture yourself, you got to nurture that shit back there too. So, regardless of if you stay in this relationship or not, review your commitment and review your responsibilities in the relationship and see if you've just been dead on or if you've been kind of hitting and missing. Don't lose your self-respect and don't lose respect for your other on dumb shit. If you're going to do it for the right reason. There's no reason for you to be losing self-confidence because you've been over-analytical. It happens. Don't trip. It happens. We all go there. We've all been there. Just remember to nurture yourself, but as you're doing that, you also may need to nurture your other. Know that. Remember that your overall energy is manifesting those hopes, wishes, and dreams. You can do it. You got the resources to do it, and the universe is going to support you. Make a good decision about your relationship with your Virgo, Taurus. I love you guys. I'm going to leave this reading here. Taurus, I hope you and your Virgo have a good weekend, a good next week, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.